Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Can you guys give me a mic check real quick? Yeah, thanks Nadir. That's the first one that I did for my YouTube channel when I set that up like 2 years ago. And Fred, I put the mod privileges on you too, so you've got mod also. Hey Glug. So hope everybody's having a good day today. So hopefully you guys saw what we're going to chat about. I like any SEC team. My ranking always goes Tennessee first, UT, and then it goes to SEC East, and then it goes SEC as a whole, and then after that I care less and less as that drops down. Yeah, man, I want the Halloween EA song, but the problem is it's the copyright on it and the licensing associated with it. Yeah, I think we pulled out that tourney, Trebs. It is by EA, but even though it is owned by EA, or it's their property, when it comes to the licensing of things, when you license things like that have been created, it doesn't always give you the ability to use that for whatever purpose that you want. Thanks for the host, Patriots. Always miss you, Hill City. But yeah, so I've got the most feared stuff hanging in the background because I still have that as my ringtone. Yeah, so I'm gonna see. We're gonna see if we can make it through in 2.5 hours or so, and see if we can burn through some arena. We may not get all the way through it, but we'll see. Because I did have a lot of requests to go over some of the overall and archetype stuff, and so I definitely want to cover that for everyone, because that still is a point of confusion, I think, for a lot of people. Is how exactly the overalls and archetypes work, and then the difference between how they work now and how we expect them to work in the season coming up. I do want to show. Had a fun video that one of my favorite moves that I like to use in the game. And again, I keep off the skill stick for the most part, but certainly this is one of a fun play that I had yesterday in LVL, just showing off some Vic. So in this case, I was at a power disadvantage. Opponent had a couple hundred power on me, so they had a +2 overall, I think. And then this is some lovely Vic spin action. And one of the things we would like, I know Game Changers, me and Carlton especially, I know we've requested to try to have it to where we can control which way the spin goes. Right now it's random, so if it spins the wrong way, spins you right into the defender. If it goes your way, then you'll get a nice clean play. But let's take a look at this nice little Vic spin move right here. Boom, and then he takes it to the house. So I had my defensive reducers in for speed, and so they just could not catch back up with Vic. But I wanted to play that little video there. Love the spin move when that works out. You get that defender open on the opposite side, and you just cut it back. And if that spin would have gone the other way, it would have been an instant tackle. Still good yardage, but instant tackle. But in this case, we're able to pull away and get the touchdown. So I love to see those sort of action plays. Hey Josh, good to see you. But let's jump in. Let's take a look. Let's start with the archetype stuff. Obviously, you guys have had some time now, since reset to kind of dig into the promo. Very similar. I haven't gone through and played much of the events yet, but I've gone, just taking a look. But very similar to what we've seen. You play through the events, and then once you play through the events, you get the achievements, and then you're just working through the badges. Very similar sort of grind as to what we have seen, and that certainly is not unfamiliar to anyone. It's just that process of who you want. And again, like I talked about yesterday in the reveal. Yeah, I think it's pretty easy. I mean, that's the thing, is it's just the grinding. If you've been grinding and playing events every day and getting the players from the Madden Today event that's there, the Madden Futures Madden Today event, you've probably got enough banked up to be able to do some damage on this promo. Hi Epic. Yeah, I don't think it's too bad at all. But free to play, I think there's a lot of options in there. You might not be able to make it to to Julio Jones fully F2P. But certainly certainly you can pick up a couple of these hundreds, which a lot of players still are in need of for sure. But like I said, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time there because we do have a ton of. Yeah, I'll follow up, Trubs. Let me pop in here and let's see if that's. I'd say that already has been reported, but let me jump in here and look. Certainly those things like that, feel free to point them out as we go. Alright, so just sending that in, so we've got that. Yeah, Julio Jones looks pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's a solid choice. Good height, and it's and like I said, it's I just sent that in again, so that way it's listed there. I didn't see it in our main stuff, but also just a quick glance through here. Yeah, so. Well, I've got it put in, so hopefully that we'll see what happens with that. But that's entered in. Raw chicken. No, it's a Fairlife protein shake actually today. These aren't bad. They taste just like chocolate or vanilla milk. But let's yeah, my normal protein shake, man, 6 Asian. Different protein shake though. I switch it up. I get tired of the same stuff over and over again. Always low carb though. But we'll follow up and see what's up with the points. I haven't gone through and played the achievement yet. I won't do that until later. But let's jump in real quick and let's take, before we start burning on Arena, let's take a look at the overalls and the archetypes again. So you guys may have seen this sheet from before we did a stream on this, and I had put together a little bit of this information here. Let me go back and see why that sheet isn't working. Did that come back? All right, hold on. Let me pop the sheet back here. It did not like that adjustment, so let me move that. Okay, so there, hopefully you guys can see that. Let me turn make sure my Let's View stuff is still on so we can see the screen when we go back. Okay, so this shows an example. Again, these stats are not at all 100%, right? So these are not stats, or not the exact stats for each of these archetypes, right? Because there's quite a bit of variation that occurs with that. But certainly this is going to be a rough representation, or pretty decent representation, of how each stat for the archetypes listed on the left-hand side is actually scaled, right? Again, not exact by any stretch of the imagination, but probably pretty darn close. And there we can make it a little bit larger, so we can see, for example, in this run, right? And this, what I did on this was just take all the data dump for all the stats that we see for 90 and above players of that archetype. Okay. And so if you look at deep threat wide receivers, as you would expect, speed has generally a higher weight for them, right? And so, yeah, I showed this before, but like I said, we had some other people asking about it. And so I figured I'd show it up again and then talk about what's different between now and what is later. Well, Mad Max Archetypes 6 Asian are all weighted evenly across the board, probably about 2.5% per stat, something like that, based on what I can tell. Again, that's no inside information. That's just me pulling a bunch of numbers and doing some linear algebra on them. But it looks like about a 2.5% weighting for each one. So, you know, if we look at how we calculate the overall of a deep threat wide receiver, then you take the stat for speed and multiply it by 13.8%. Then you would add the percentage for strength. Then you would add the stat times the percentage for agility, right? And you'd add up all those across the board, and then you would come up with the overall. Your calculation would show then the overall for that particular player. So this isn't for a specific overall, this is for the archetype in general, right? So the higher the stat goes up, obviously we see that speed and acceleration count very highly for a deep threat wide receiver, whereas jump does not, right? Jump looks like it's only about 1% or so to the weighting of a deep threat wide receiver. If we look at a physical wide receiver, we see that jump actually appears to have a higher weighting, so 10%. And again, this is going to be close, but it's not nowhere near official numbers or anything like that. Well, Patriots, there is no best archetype, right? And so the archetype is only, it does not affect necessarily gameplay, but the idea of it was that it kind of gives you an idea of how a player will play. Because if you take a deep threat wide receiver, you would expect that, yeah, I've sent it in 6 Asian, so we'll see. Like I said, I sent that in as a bug, and then we'll see if we can get a make good on it. Yeah, I'm going to work on VIP badges. I don't know if I'll have them today. I did add a few emotes, but I don't know if they've finished the Twitch review yet. So all the emotes that come through Twitch have to have a review. So I don't know if they're showing up yet, but I actually added three more tier 1 sub emotes that you guys can access. They're the moniker. I always use hashtag spread life. And so I actually made ones for everybody. So there's hashtag spread life, vert life, smash life, and WC life. So you guys will be able to, subs will be able to access those emotes. And then I actually added a tier 2 sub emote that is the Vol logo that I have that you guys have access to right now, but it's on fire. So that way we can do some Vol fire stuff if we have some, get burned up in a match or, something like that. You guys can use the Vol fire emote there. But again, the strength here when we're talking about this, that 0% doesn't mean that a deep threat wide receiver will have a 0 stat in strength, right? They could have a 90 stat in strength. What that means, for this particular calculation is it just means that even if they have 90 strength, it will not change the overall of the player. So if they were at a 97 overall, right? And then you boosted that player's strength by 10, right? Then in this case, the deep threat wide receiver likely would not even see an overall change, an OVR change, right? Because that stat did not count towards their overall, right? So hopefully that makes sense. The only thing that matters, Patriots, is stats. The only thing that matters is stats. People get hung up on overall, people get hung up on archetypes, and the only thing that matters is stats, right? And that's it. And that's exactly it, Mabs. It's the stats times the percentage weighting for that, and you sum up all of those components, and then that is going to give you what that weighting is. Yeah, no, and they've done a better job at that, right? That's something we've requested for a long time, and of course Nick has the new video that talks a little bit about that. And now, where the difference is between what we have for archetypes now versus what we're going to have for archetypes in MM21 is really the consistency of players that fit into an archetype group, right? So, not yet, Tricks. Not yet, Tricks. Well, but that's just the game UI, Patriots. So, you know, the update team is based off the power, and that's just the way the UI works. It's not telling you that that player is better, right? Update team is not something that an advanced user should use to build their team. It's something that you could use to get a quick, just boom, fill in players and start running, right? But it's not meant to be, you know, picking out, you know, the exact strategic location for a player. So you're not going to get, you know, a slot receiver that gets placed into a slot receiver spot, you know, with that update team, right? There's absolutely no, you know, nothing like that goes into that equation at all. It's purely the power, and then it's just, that sounds like summer classes. I'll give everybody credit. I can do that. I'm accredited to do that. Well, this is based on current players, Sanford. So I won't know, you know, won't be able to do anything like this until we see what happens for the next year, right? Yeah, math with Vol. Which I can do that. I've got a pretty heavy math background, as some of you guys that know me can tell you. But so the key thing here is just that stats weighting, right? A physical wide receiver, speed is not so important, but you can see that other things are. Their catch, their jump. We can see that deep threat tight ends, speed is important, but strength, again, not important. Agility, not important, right? But we see awareness is very important, and catching is very important. And so that's only purely with the weighting of that particular stat. Now, the problem with the archetypes this year, and not really problem, but one of the things is there's a lot of inconsistency between the players. So if you choose a deep threat wide receiver, you would expect that archetype should have always very high speed, right? You think that speed is going to be high, you think that their catch is going to be high, but if you go through and look through the database of players, you can see that does not hold true all the time. And so there are a lot of those things where there are some discrepancies where you can see where the archetypes don't quite match up with what they are, right? And yeah, that's right. So you're going to have trade-offs. So deep threat may not have as good of a catch stat, and that's very possible, right? Just depends on the weighting. And so those are the things you have to kind of balance out with the archetypes. Now, in the new MM21, one of the things that they've said is there's going to be more consistency with the players that are picked and the stats that are given for a given player in an archetype. So what that means is that then we should see next year that these deep threat wide receivers should all have the stats that we think should be useful to a player in order to be good at that position, whether it's deep threat, physical, route runner, slot receiver. All those things are really what we're looking at to be able to make judgments or better judgments on which players are going to play well in positions on the team. And so that stat consistency across the archetypes will, I think, it's something I'm really excited for as we go into the end of the next season. So hopefully that clears up just a little bit about the overall and the archetypes. Again, these percentages are not the actual numbers. These are just based on calculations where I've done some linear algebra on the data dump from players 90 and above. And you know, this kind of gives an idea of what that weighting is for some of these stats for a given archetype, right? But again, the key thing to remember is that archetype does not necessarily impact your gameplay, right? The archetype is only going to impact how the stats are weighted to calculate the overall of the player. And really all that matters when you're choosing a player for a position, even when archetypes are more consistent, you'll be able to do a more quick glance without doing an in-depth stat assessment. But all you need to look at is are the stats. If you look at the stats, then that's going to help you be able to pick out which player that you want. And that's really what you want to focus on when you're building your team, are the stats. So let's jump in. We've got a lot of arena to play. So I thought we might be able to, since we've been on for about 20 minutes, and we did get up to we've got 47 folks on now, but we did hit the 50 viewer mark. So let's go ahead and get the first giveaway up and rolling. It is Wednesday, so let's go ahead and make it Wednesday. Giveaway live right now, Wednesday, WEDNESDAY. And I promise I won't actually do the math on stream. Yeah, that's exactly it, Mabs. You know, a 99 speed's always going to be faster than an 80 speed, right? If everything stays the same, then that's what's going to happen, right? So, and that's what you'd expect. You want that player with the higher speed. It needs to be something straightforward like that to where it's understandable. But when the archetypes become more consistent next year, what that will allow is a much easier, quick glance at a player to be able to say, okay, I see he's a deep threat guy. That means I'm going to be able to pull him on my team as a deep receiver, right? And that means he's probably going to have stats that are more in line with what you would expect for a deep threat wide receiver, which might mean speed, might mean acceleration, able to get off the line of scrimmage quickly. And so these archetypes being lined up will help, especially newer players, people coming into the game or that still aren't quite sure about how all the stuff works. It will certainly help those players be able to make a quick assessment about which players work out pretty well. Yeah, these are KOTB, so you guys can pick. Let's flip back over to the phone. So let's shut that off. Let's get the window capture back, and I've totally moved my screen. That's not good. I must have dragged in the background when I was resizing the other. There we go. Let's get that back up there. There we go. So yeah, we have the KOTB players that are available now. Again, we can't give out the top master, but any of these 100s right here, you guys can pick. So we've got Ertz, Lambeau, Allen, Ramsey, Schwartz, Mack, all of those. And Fred, you're the stream boss. So do you want them to have a selection of any, or do you want to make a pick on who the first giveaway will be? Yes, or a 95 to build 100 for sure. So you can see a little bit, 85 speed, 89 agility, 93 acceleration, 97 awareness, 99 throw power, 99 TAS, TAM, and 96 TAD, and 93 throw on the run. Well, it's easier for you too, Fred. All right, so let's get rolling on Arena. I figured we could do the wheel of coaches, and we'll see who I'm gonna play with today, and let's see how bad this. All right, so let's jump in. Let's go ahead and get our boost set that we want. You guys have any particular? Yeah, I'm behind the. Oh, you couldn't hear me. I'm sorry. I must have muted my. I need to make sure I unmute the mic over there. Sorry, guys. All right, so what boost are we going with? We got the max reducer in. We've got the defensive reducer. And we've got Shanahan. So the wheel came up with Shanahan. Let's go ahead and pop Shanny in. And that way we've got him. Shanny's got some decent plays for us to roll with. And let's see. What boost are we going with, guys? Let me know. So we got the max reducer. We'll keep that one in. And then we've got the defensive reducer, running back increase. I may actually take out that running back increaser, the running back booster. And let's maybe change it out with something. What do you guys think? And this hit power one we can cut out too. Maybe we kill off the cornerbacks a bit. Maybe wipe out the cornerback, see if we can get over the top. You guys like that boost configuration there? Yeah, I usually go all D also. And Rat Pack, make sure to check your whispers there too. And Trubs, if you're still on, check Discord. I shot you a message in the LOV chat. Make sure you DM me your choice for the OD tourney. Yeah, I figure maybe get some speed boost for the wide receivers, especially if we cut down those cornerbacks, then that may be a chance for us to just go over the top. Again, we're going here to try to see if we can hit Hall of Fame. Got plenty of stamina saved up, 1,300, so I can take some losses here. All right, cool. Thanks, Trubs. I hadn't checked since I've been off here. All right, so let's lock the, or since I was getting ready for the stream. Let's lock that in. My next max is going to be either the kicker, if I get him, or may wait almost close to Nelson. So I have Thuney sitting there waiting. I could max him, but what I want to do is actually wait for Nelson, and then put Nelson where Thuney is, and then exchange Thuney for max badges, and be able to max him out immediately also. And then I think that'll give me the best run that we have, or best opportunity to try to do as much damage as I can quickly, because that's the key thing I've got to get done. I've got the punter left, and I've got Thuney left, and a kicker. So I've got to get those guys maxed. And let's go. No, one more block. Stay up, stay up, stay up. There we go. Oh yeah, bets. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me send out loyalty points for everybody that's on right now too. I'm going to send out, let's send out 100 points. And then we'll put the betting up also. I'll go ahead and start it up. You guys can go ahead and bet. Bad throw. I thought he was going to come down a little bit, but that didn't happen. Oh man, I'm at 0, so I'm in the null division. So we're starting this from the ground and try to see what we can do. So we need to get points on the board. You know, that's the nice thing with the arena. You know, like OD, you know, we tried to make the Hall of Fame in a few hours, but the problem was we just hit a wall there at the end where we had 4 straight losses against, you know, 8,800 power teams, and just got decimated. So it kept us from being able to finish up in just a few hour period. But like I said, if we can run all 6 matches in a go, get some decent people playing and finishing out their matches, then hopefully we'll be able to burn up Hall of Fame pretty quick. So that's what we're going to shoot for today. Now I do have a special announcement. We got I got word from Nick today that we do have an opportunity. Nick's given me an opportunity to give you guys something pretty cool. If we hit, so my July goal, you guys blew that away on the stream yesterday with the reveal in terms of the followers. So we hit 622 followers overall, right? Which is amazing. I was sitting at like 490, something like that. But Nick has given me a special giveaway. If we hit 1,000 followers, not subs, you know, free followers. If we hit 1,000 followers, then he's letting me do a giveaway for 1 million training points. So if we hit 1,000 followers before the end of July, then I can do a giveaway for 1 million training points, which is absolutely phenomenal. So if you guys like the channel, you know, make sure send it out, tell folks, let them know, and you know, make sure you hit the follow button if you like the content. And hopefully it's not just for the giveaway. Yeah, I thought that was a really cool prize, and really thanks to EA and the Game Changers program for letting us be able to do that. Yeah, I would like that too, having the TP for sure. And I'm going to take as many kick returns as I can back to the house, since we've got some grinding to do. Oh, yeah, let me get the grinding match. So I won that one. Well, we don't know who won yet, so we gotta kick that one in. So we got to wait to see what that first match is, and then we can bet for the second one. I don't think it'll let me run concurrent bets. Oh, go Vic! Not yet. We'll roll it after this first match. Yeah, I agree. That 105, getting to 105 overall, that's why I was thinking the punter or the kicker might be the next one that I max probably once I finish him off. Because really that, I do need to get my power to where it's 105 across the board, and that way if I'm at a power advantage, then my player will get fully reduced. Hey, really nice, Luke. Yeah, Luca, that's a great great prize. Yeah, that 2 million TP on the Discord is amazing. Got to put up points though. Yeah, 2 million's amazing. Yeah, that's solid. What? That's 2 max players fully maxed, right? 2 million TP. Oh, couldn't cut right fast enough. Let's see how our cornerback reducers are doing. Let's see if we can just get right over the top. Oh, that's going to be a bad throw, probably a pick. Oh no, there we go. We made it. We got lucky. We got lucky. Thanks for the cheer, 6 Asian. And thanks for the cheer, Josh. Oh, get in there. Yeah, right. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that 1 million TP. So hopefully we can hit that sub or the follower goal. I know that's tough. 622 followers up to 1,000 is tough. But if we can hit that, then we'll be able to do the. All right, so I won by double on that one. So let me go ahead and pick the winner for that one. And I'm going to do open later on all these packs too, so that way you guys don't have to sit through that junk. I'm going to go ahead and get a third match spinning up too, so that way we can have all these spots bought out and ready to go. And then let's play up, and we'll start the betting on the next match here. And let's roll our giveaway here while we're also doing the betting. So we're going to roll that giveaway. Right here we got a good power advantage. Betting is open right now, and we're going to roll Trubs. So following since June 2nd, Go Trubisky 10 has won the first KOTB giveaway. I will send you a whisper right now. Alright. Yeah, congrats, Trubisky. So what, Fred, if you're on, what's the, we can go ahead and start rolling up for the giveaway. And what's the next keyword, Fred? Oh, should have put that one through. Maybe you have a blitz coming in. Hopefully my guy picks it up. I'm just going to run that. Arena grind. All right, so the next keyword is arena grind. All one word. That giveaway is live right now also. So you guys can go ahead and start typing that in. Oh, blitz got me. Blitz got me. And you guys know, but always make sure that defense settles down if you can. And this is where that cornerback and safety reducer comes into play. You know, they're at -9 or 10 speed, something like that, maybe -11. So it's going to be hard for them to catch up with my guys unless somebody's got me just severely reduced. Yeah, it looks like I'm seeing a lot of blitz. I think my next opening volley is going to be over the top and see what we can do. we'll have to do the pick a coach on. I think I'd spun the wheel before that came in. I'll have to do it on the next when we do some OD. So I'll have to redeem it on the next one because we can't swap coaches once we've gone in with Arena, unfortunately. I wish we could. Oh, look at that little sneaky move there. So sorry about that if I meant the timing was rough on that. But I'll get that redemption in. Oh, couldn't get to the outside. Man, Nagy. Yeah, gosh, I do not want to play... Yeah, exactly. I would love to be able to change out coaches. Again, I just get kind of tired playing with the same people over and over again. You know, when I'm going up in OD, I always use 3 or 4 different coaches probably on the way up to even Hall of Fame. Let's see what the defense is looking like over top. Let's see if we can sneak one in there. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. That's the downside with the slow corners too, is they'll slow up like that. The easy match. I would have liked to have the points just to make more progress on the match, but it is what it is. All right, so that betting was up on that, so we won that one 24-14. Didn't double it up. So let's go ahead and complete that bet. We'll open all those packs later. So many packs. So many packs. So we'll start up the next. Hey, Wendy with the hit. This will be at least a good power match here for sure. So I'm going to be at the -5. I'm going to have to hope to get some nice runs here, nice plays, and hope I don't get chewed up too much. Hail Mary, yeah. I mean, that's it. When you're at the power disadvantage, man, that's what you do. Triple option switch also is one of my go-tos, low power, because it just you can do some damage, especially in arena. Since I'm playing a higher power guy, then a lot of times I'll keep it on the ground as much as I can. Bloop. My big thing here, being at the -5 like that, the biggest thing I need to watch out for is going to be balls getting knocked out and getting fumbles, and that'll be the killer in the match, is fumbles associated with that. That's what'll be the killer. Forgot who I was playing there for a second. Just went by muscle memory. Was expecting to pick zone weak. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Get that in. You got the nice inside pass there. The other thing playing lower power that's painful is that a lot of times you get terrible QB throws. And those bad QB throws can wipe you out of the game for sure. Instant picks. I like PA Waggle if the defense cheats. It's one of my favorite plays. Otherwise, you can try to go here and hit the tight end for a really nice play, and then that tight end also will cut upfield, so that can actually end up being a deep play. Get in, Vic. Oh, that should have been good. That should have been good. So I got to hope the defense steps up here. Defense needs to stop. Yeah, very well could be the difference. Not getting that 2-point conversion there, for sure. For sure. Oh! Come off the block. I thought he was going to cut inside and thought I was going to have a nice clean path with triple option switch. It just didn't happen. Hang on to the ball, Kelsey. Let's see if we can get some 26 duo going. I like that play. All right, Pats, I'll get to it. Let me get through this match, and then I'll check it. Pulling up Stream Manager right now so I can see the requests. There we go. Yeah, giveaway's live right now. It's Arena Grind is the giveaway. Couldn't get any more than that. Yeah, smash. Alright, let's see what we can do here. See if we can do better. That's going to get stuffed maybe. Oh, got a lucky throw there. Lucky throw. And what's nice about Arena, even if we do lose, it's not that there's a detriment against me. So as long as I'm getting points, I kind of don't care in the sense that that it's not going to cost me anything. All right, so I'm seeing a lot of Hail Marys. So let's see if we can Hail Mary one out and not get a pick. Oh, that's the sack. Too much blitz coming in. Too much blitz coming in. And that's the downside there, is if you get that blitz, then you're gonna be toast on that if you can't get the throw off in time. Let that defense settle down just a little bit. See if we can play some smart down and distance football since we are overpowered. Now we got a tough spot. Now we got a tough spot here. So I think I'm going to go with some PA waggle action. And let's see if we can get that defense to cheat. And they do. I can't get the throw off though. Blitz came in too hard. Too hard. So there we see, you know, nice. He got passing held up. Look at that, -5 yards passing. So that's pretty solid. We had a pretty even game. 95 yards passing, 63 yards kick return, 60 yards rushing. That's a pretty solid even game. Good game, Wendy. Yeah, man, that blitz just on the end, yeah, see, that doesn't matter anymore, Nadir. In my personal opinion, you know, 3 years ago, 3 seasons ago, that was brutal if you called it on 3rd or 4th down. But there in that case, I would have been blitzed whether I called Hail Mary. I called Hail Mary on 1st down and got killed. Did not have time to make the throw. All right, so let's get the bets out. And let me do the personal question stuff here. So that was opponent 1. So opponent did not double me up. So that's good. I feel like that's a win. Let's start the bets again for this match. This is for Big C15. And that's open. And then let's go ahead and we'll get the personal question up for you guys here too. And I got to do a better job of watching my little screen here. So, and I'll get you on the next one, 6 Agent, for choosing the coach. We'll get you on Friday. So, Pats, what's the personal question, man? And I'll do my best to answer. I'll tell you their ages. I don't know that I'll tell you their names, but their ages are one is almost 3. He'll be 3 on the 26th, and then the other one is 10. Yeah, I don't know that I even want to give that out. I'll give you an extra personal question though, since I can't answer that completely. That's just more for the privacy of my family. And I get the curiosity, man, that blitz is coming in and getting me. I'm getting killed. Which is the favorite one? That's funny. Oh, look at that sky ball. Man, this is stinking. This is terrible. Let's go Hail Mary, see if we can get something going. Take the inside, hang on to the ball. There we go. That's the way to convert a 4th and 19. Hail Mary is such cheese. I hate it. Hate Hail Mary. Yeah, favorites depend on the day. That's probably true. Yeah, on Carlton's stream. Yeah, I was like, yuck, kids. I'm good, Joe. How are you? Remember, guys, giveaways live. Arena Grind will roll it after this match. Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, I'll give you an extra since I couldn't answer that completely. Oh, look at that! Get it! There we go. That was close. I thought I was about to take the sack. Let's do some Salem X Kitty. I like this play. You got some neat options here. I'm gonna look. Oh, that blitz! That blitz just keeps coming in, man. Can't get anything going. Put it on the ground. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, that was a solid diving catch there for sure. Yeah, password question. 1, 2, 3, 4. No! Oh, man, I hate that stuff. That right there, that frustrates me so much. So much. Where the route looks good, looks like everything's fine, and then the defender's like, oh no, I'm not going to run that route. I'm just going to come inside and take the ball. Frustrating. Go! That was close. I think the best NFL 100 was Barry Sanders, to be honest. Barry certainly would be my choice, and really any of the halfbacks that were available, Dickerson, all those guys. The other one that I would say is really good is Bobby Bell. Bobby Bell is the other one that I think is a really, really good linebacker. Big build, big body, a lot of weight. So on defense, I would pick Bobby Bell. All right, so we picked up that match. We doubled that one up, and so we'll pick. So those of you guys will get the pot there. Five people betted on the doubling up. Let's spin the next one. Let's go ahead and get this giveaway out. So Arena Grind. And so let's roll that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Doma KJ. So following since July 7th, thanks for the follow, man. I really appreciate it. So I will send you a whisper right now. Right. So let's keep spinning, keep rolling, making progress, slow but sure. All right, so we've got the last giveaway there. So what's our next keyword? What are we rolling right now? Let's do KOTB in celebration of the new promo we've got. KOTB is the next KOTB giveaway. KOTB. And we'll get bets up for this match. So betting is open. And let's see how we do. Should be a nice run back here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's a fat finger right there. Boom. I'm looking, Lambo. What'd I miss? And again, guys, don't spam. You know, you just got to put it in the one time. You know, don't spam the chat over and over again with KOTB. It won't help your chances, And again, we don't like to turn on the Yahoo to copy. We don't like to turn on the to ban you guys from winning. It was Domakajay, Domakajay was the winner. Yeah, we can turn on the anti-spam, and I don't want to have to do that because what it does is after you type it in, once you spam it, it actually takes you out of the running of the giveaway period. So you have no chance to win. And I'd rather not have to do that. See right there, see how the spin, I wanted to go left and it spun to the run to the right. See if we would kind of spun the other way, had control over that, that would have been, and there again there's another one where it should have spun the other direction, or we wanted to spin the other direction. What's up, Aiden? Well, I wouldn't ban you, it'd be the bot. Yeah, it does work. I mean, that'd be somebody wouldn't do that. So again, that's the match that the bets are on right now, is on Edu66. So we'll keep an eye on that one as we keep playing. Hey, Gamer170, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I do too, Fred. Left for me seems to always work better. I think other people have had experience where right works better for them, but I agree. Left is usually what I end up taking kick returns home with. Oh, he just got slowed down too much. I can't remember. Can't remember if North is Broncos or not. North, are you Broncos? That's where that cornerback reduction really comes in there. Yeah, it may be. Maybe that's what happens. You've got more of the offensive players on the field. I haven't checked actually the configuration there, whether it changes from. Bad throw. That was dumb. That was user error right there. Yeah, I think so. Like I said, that kicker is who I'm going for. I've got to have that kicker. Yeah, but how many full max teams do you hit in Arena? You know, there's going to be some weakness out there. Oh, the dreaded kick return fumble. Boo. I mean, I can run the other ones, but I usually do inside switch. If that's not getting what I want, then I'll go halfback zone, and then I'll switch to PA fork. So that kind of is the way that I do things. Yeah, and it's not, you know, OD, I hit max teams all the time, but we can run halfback zone if you want, and then we can see what we get. We'll take this wide because of the way the blocker was going. Looked like he might peel off of there, and I didn't want him coming in and stopping that. I want the points, because that's what we want. All right, cool. So we doubled that one up. So those that bet on the doubling of that match are the winners. You guys split a healthy pot there. And then let's go ahead and spin up. Let me check and see if we've got any other things coming in. So choose which coach I'll get later. I owe Carlton a personal question. I got combines before, so I owe Carlton a personal question whenever he's on. We'll do some more to the left, and you guys can see. Yeah, you got the wrong series in Arena. Yeah, I think that's being looked at. See, halfback zone, if we don't get good blocking, and sometimes that linebacker will just come right through the middle completely untouched, and when that happens, that halfback zone and for goal line just gets completely shut down. Remember, the giveaway is live, KOTB. And this is not going to be fun if we're just doing kick returns back. So I'm going to go back to the right, so that way at least we have a shot of getting stopped. PA fork is the other one that I like because you get this nice tight end route here, the Y receiver coming in. You've got a nice halfback route. You have also an inside route that stays short of the end zone boundary there with your wide receiver 1, I think that is. And so that you've got some options there to be able to play. Usually that tight end route, though, will come open. But oftentimes that is not open with a higher power player. They're going to be covered up pretty good. Let's take it up the middle. Thanks for the follow, F38R. Remember, guys, if we hit the 1,000 mark, if we hit 1,000 total followers, not 1,000 followers in July, but 1,000 total followers for the month of July, the Nick's going to let me give away 1 million TP on the channel to somebody. I don't know why he threw that off his back foot. That should have been stationary. KOTB is the giveaway live right now. I don't know, if you're going for the Masters, then I would use them for what you need for stamina to grind things, or the packs. Sometimes the packs, I haven't looked at the KOTB packs to see if they're the same, but a lot of times the KOTB packs are actually better. Oh yeah, we got a kick a return for a touchdown. Nice. But I would, we're going to double that one up for sure. Cool case. So cool case is the one that's on, so we'll watch that and see who, how that match turns out. Giving away socks. Like Harry Potter. Yeah, I got a good power advantage on this one. Betting's not open right now because we've got the other guy waiting. So until that bet's closed and we see whether we doubled up or not, I can't do a concurrent bet, which that would be cool if we could do concurrent bets, but I don't think that's something that it allows me to do. Boom. And I'm not going for Julio Jones probably. I'm going for, definitely going for the kicker. But I've already got Calvin Johnson, I've got Juju, and then I've got Kittle and Kelsey already maxed out. So I'm not certainly gunning for Julio. But what I may do is like I said, just farm for badges. So I think my strategy for this promo is going to be getting the kicker and then using the rest of the promo to farm TP and badges that I need to make sure that I can max the kicker and that I can max Nelson when he comes out, and that I can get TP that I need to help get those guys up to a reasonable level. So S-Man redeemed challenge a match, so we may try to do that one. We'll jump out here. And so since you challenged S-Man, who's the what coach am I using? Yeah, Nelson will be max. That's right, Wendy. So when Nelson comes out max, see right now I've got Thuney sitting in his spot, not maxed. And what I'm going to do is once I get Nelson, Thuney will come out. I'll exchange Thuney for badges, and then I'll have Nelson there in that maxed position. So that Thuney should give me the max spots that I need to be able to then max hopefully a punter, if I can pick up a punter, and then be able to max out my kicker pretty easily. And there we won that match 36 to nothing. That's pretty solid. I'll take that all day. Again, what I'm going for, man, is the points right now. We need those points to make progress, and we got another. We've had several shutouts here, which that's pretty impressive, actually. Pretty amazed by that, even in arena, to get a total shutout, especially with the difficulty where it is. So let's get the bets up. There are reducers that make my fully maxed team in arena. Do you feel like I'm in quicksand? Yeah, I mean, it's going to be the speed ones, right? So all the ones where your max reducer in general is going to be the one that, that's going to cut down 5 off your speed if that's maxed out. Then you've got the, the receiver reducer that people can put in there, which is going to be a -3 on speed. Then you have the additional defensive reducer that's going to be a -2 on speed. Then they can tack on another 2 speed each for the running backs and the wide receivers, potentially if they've got high enough power. So there are, all those speed reducers that are there. You can end up, I think it's somewhere like -11, -14 speed, which can, again, then you feel like you're in quicksand because you go from a 99 and you may be sitting at the, 85 speed range, something like that, when you play. So it can be pretty detrimental. Yeah, and the acceleration is also dropping down, so not only do you get that feeling that you're in quicksand, but you get the feeling that they're just not, they're not coming off, even when they get the top speed, but they just don't come off of the, ball handoffs quickly. They don't move after contact quickly. And so you really have to kind of choose which balance of reducers and boosters you want to put in to help counter some of that. Yeah, I don't know. I think I prefer the boosters like they are right now, though, where they're cards that you load up rather than being on the players. I would rather have that because the problem I think with the players, yeah, okay, so North says -24 acceleration, which that's insane. You have a max player that could be playing in the 70s for their acceleration. That's just ridiculous. And so, of course, you're going to feel like you're in the mud. But let's just see if we can get some PAFL drive and show. I like this. I like the routes on PAFL drive if the line will hold. It was almost a pick, and that's these corner routes. Sometimes they do that. They'll drop low, and then suddenly the defender is right there in front of the ball, and that drives me nuts. But the problem with the boosters on the cards is that everybody ended up with the same card every year because there was inevitably a card that was like the must-have card, and then you'd have guys that just have crap boosts, and then you didn't need them. Yeah, I like Pruitt actually. I think he's a sound football coach. I think he knows fundamentals. I think that's something that we didn't have with Butch Jones. I think Butch was a good recruiter. But I think he recruited based on stars rather than what fit in the scheme that they were actually trying to run. And I think that hurt us in the long run. Helped us short term, but hurt us in the long run in trying to develop. But I think Pruitt, and you see that with the teams from Butch Jones that, they didn't get better. So you look at the players, they started out mediocre and they ended fairly mediocre. Yeah, KOTB is the live giveaway right now. But what you see with Pruitt is even in the first years that we've had here, the players are getting better. There's clear skills development that has occurred. You see just a different drive of the players being built up. So I feel like Pruitt's a good hire. I feel like he's somebody that can do something with our team. I want to get to the outside. Hopefully get a nice block there. What do you think, Sweet Tea? What's your opinion of him? All right, so we got another double up there. So let's get those bets out. A lot of double ups right now. That's surprising, I think. Let's go ahead and roll that next giveaway too. KOTB, gonna roll that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6 Asian. Yeah, early follower since June 2nd. Also a sub. Really appreciate it, 6. Thanks for all the support you guys show for me, Carlton, everybody. I'll send you your whisper here. And let's get this bet live. So betting is open now. Yeah, Butch, like I said, I think he was a good recruiter, but I don't think I think that was a forfeit right there. And see, I don't like the forfeits because that puts us in the spot where we have to I'm going to go ahead and close that one out. Let's close the betting. And I'm just going to cancel that one because it doesn't count. And let's see what we got here. Okay, so here we got a little bit closer power matchup, but still far enough away. We got a -4 and a +1. All right, there we go. Betting should be back open now for this match since that one was a forfeit. Need the points, man. Need the points. I want points quick. I want to be able to try to make it through. Be nice to do it not in 3 hours though. Ah. Couldn't get to the outside. Let's see if we can play up with some plays though and see. We can look at TE attack here. Really nice post route here. We've got a go route here that's available. We've got the power advantage, and usually what I'll look for is that that tight end route. And look at that. Terrible throw. God. And there's nothing you can do about that. Can't even get mad. Can't even get mad. But look at that. Zeros on there so far. No scores. Maybe we'll hold that. Yeah, that was a duck. My maxed Vic shouldn't be throwing ducks. Kittle up the middle with oh, come on. That's one right there where you got to hope that the... Oh, my. He's just hanging out waiting for me to run into him. Just short, man. How is that not a touchdown? Yeah, I know. My own O-lineman just standing there. Brutal. All right. Keep rolling. That's a bad throw. That's on me. Yeah, no, I agree. That animation's been off. That's something I'm looking forward to next year. That the inbounds and ball positioning. Really hoping that is better. I love when they block behind like that. Like that's going to do any good at all, right? They're just running right behind the... well, watch these blockers. All right, so we get the ball, right? This should be like some nice solid gain right here. But instead of, let's not get in front of them and block them, right? Let's just stay right behind them and just hug right there. No, let's not even touch this guy. Let's just let him go and horse collar me. Well, I'm going to try to stream till we hit Hall of Fame. That's the goal. Thanks for following, young me. Moving up slowly but surely. Man, that blitz just came in. Just short. Yes, man, did you say which coach and captain? I might have missed it for sure. Who am I playing with? Or which coach? Ooh, 14-14. Defense needs a stop here. Look at that. Defense needs a stop. Don't think it's going to happen. Looks like this guy's having a pretty easy time. Okay, Jarvis Garrett, we can do that. See, look at that. Guy just came in. Look at that. PAFL drive, 4 verticals. Hail Mary, of course, for the touchdown. There's some PA zone shot action right there. Another Hail Mary. I hate Hail Mary. Alright, so opponent won that one. That's a nice kitty for whoever bet on the opponent. Let me challenge up S-Man here. And I don't know if I'll do too many of those today just because I want to make sure we try to hit this grind and get done for the day. I really like to hit the goal. Alright, so I'm going to leave the boosters that I have in right now. Let's just play with that. And play a friend. Yes, man, I don't know if I've got you in the list or not here. Let's see. Trying to find your message here on the, okay, S-Man 12, number 2. Alright, there you go. So sent you the friend invite. And then challenge away, man. We'll put the betting up too here, so everybody can join in there. So bets are open. You gonna Hail Mary me to death, S-Man? The power of Hail Mary and OD is strong. What? Yes, man, what are you doing, man? Is that my third one there? I think that was my third one. Out of bounds. Oh no, look, he caught it. Thought that was going to be out. Was pretty sure that was going to be out. I think S-Man's just trying to keep me from hitting my my arena goal for the day. Ah. Hey, thanks for the gifted sub, Mabs. Appreciate it. And the gifted rewards, man. That's awesome. Thank you. What are the half and half teams? Everybody always talks about free to play versus pay to win. But what are the in-between folks like me, right? Like I pay, right? But I also play. So what name is there for that? I've never seen a name for the people that both play and grind a ton. We need a name for that. Pay to play sounds too derogatory. I don't like that. We need a new name for the people that grind and pay. Sucker. That's funny. Play to win might be good. That's kind of a nice, nice in between. Blue collars. Yeah, we need to come up with a good name for that. Yeah, see, that's my thing. It's the money time, right? I can, for what I bill out for hours, I can easily just. Yeah, don't cheer if you're the stream boss. Don't cheer for you. Yeah, don't cheer. You got to hold off, and otherwise it may hurt you. I think it damages you. But I do have it to where the stream boss now picks up. You get more points every time you get knocked out. Then it. Yeah, okay. I'll check the game summary. We'll pull it up here. Betting's open. So here we got a nice power match. Going to be tough. -5. Hopefully be able to do some damage. In this one I am going to take left. See what we can do here. Hopefully we still can do some damage here. I wish this play was better than it was. The halfback zone weak. It's not a bad play, but I wish it was better. The way the blocking comes in, just wish the blockers did something different, I think. Oh, get the ball out of there. Slowed down quite a bit. Oh yeah, I think everybody knows that, Hill. You know, if people don't spend money on the game, then we don't have a game. You got to have both. And there needs to be options for both, right? Pay to watch. Ah, run. I don't know. The ones that I fight most against, Trubs, are the ones that spend and grind, right? The people like me. Those are the ones that are the toughest matchups. So that's usually who I'm chasing. It's funny. I wasn't even watching MMG's stream. Got the sub. That works out though. Man, just coming from behind. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can get. Thanks for the cheer, Josh. Just saw that. Oh, hang on to the ball. Man, 3rd and goal. We got a tough one here. Let's see if we can. Oh, we're gonna get goal line stuffed. All right, now we got a tough choice. What are we thinking here? Let's maybe go Frisco and see if we can hit this crossing route. See if that's going to be open. If I've got time to make the throw, get across. There we go. There we go. That's what we need right there. I'm feeling this this power differential for sure. Hey, and Uzi, make sure you send me your choice for the OD tourney if you're listening, man. I need to DM you. Let me know which I think you ended up one of the top 16 spots. So make sure that make sure you send me which player that you want. So I need your UID, IGN, and the player that you want. Oh, that's going to be a short throw. Hang on to it. Man, I'm getting a lot of football slowdown animations here. It's just hanging out there. Go, go, go. Look at Derrick Henry. Beast. Beast. Oh man, running back is so slow. You see how slow he's coming off the line? And what I don't like about Arena is that I can't see my players at all. So I can't tell the overalls on them to give me any sort of idea how they may or may not be being reduced. And that really is killer. Not having that information, at least a little bit, to know what might be happening is brutal. I'm not going to let that guy get adjusted. I want to try to get that out. That's one of the few times where I won't wait for the defense to settle, because that is an indicator that that guy's going to pull down, is going to be out of position when the tight end makes the move, and it'll let me make the throw. See if we can do PA4 can get anything here. Yeah, Kittle. Got lucky and Kittle stayed in front of the ball. Need defense here. I mean, when you're playing these power teams like this, you know what you got to hope for is a solid solid defensive performance as well. Maybe get a fumble, something like that. You know, that's really what you gotta have. Come on. Nope, couldn't get to the outside. Oh yeah, yeah, that was funny. I mean, it was interesting to be able to see what was happening and confirm that those were in there, but man, you couldn't see the field anymore to be able to read what was happening. It was tough. Let's let that settle down and see if Vic can do anything. Nope. I was hoping we'd get a little bit tighter configuration there, because sometimes the defense will get hung up on themselves, and then that will enable a really nice yardage with triple option switch. So I like it in a lot of short down situations, as well as goal line sort of situations. You can see his awareness on there. You can see where the guy's just hanging out there waiting on the halfback, and those halfback routes are never as effective as the QB route is. So just a quick throw there. Yeah, you know, and they did that a lot because of feedback, right? People said they wanted to be able to see what was happening, and so they did that, and man, was it bad. It was just really hard to read. All right, we're doing some down and distance football here. You know, we're just playing smart, trying to get the first downs, chipping away, and there we're going to get the score. And let's see if we can get one more PA fork. PA fork. Oh, this is probably going to get blown up, but we got to be able to get the ball. No, we probably just got killed there. If nothing else, just on 2-point conversions. But at least you put up 3 scores, which that's pretty solid. Hey, and we won. So we got a defensive stop there somewhere. Let's see who helped us out. Some PA slot crosses. Oh, we had a 4th and 5 there. 4th and 5, and they rushed for 4 yards and could not convert. So there we go. 2 guys bet on Vol. Doubters. I would have bet on the opponent too, probably Josh. Power is king. Power is king. All right, let's keep rolling. Keep rolling. And guys, really appreciate hanging out. We need to roll some giveaways here. So let's see what we're gonna do. We did KOTB. What's the next keyword? First person that writes keyword something is the keyword. Power. All right. So PH Fred says power. Betting is live and the power giveaway is live. Power. 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 Josh, you're barely hanging on to Stream Boss. I bet a lot of people wait until Friday maybe. Oh, love the spin move. Only time I like to use the skill stick is the spin move. Nice little open throw there. Kittle with the dive and catch. Yeah, so the highest power 99 is a 130, and that's kind of the intent. That gives you 8 badges for the getting that up to the 16th position in the tournament, which I think is pretty solid reward. If you don't need the player, then you can 8 badges is pretty solid. But yeah, it can be any 99, so the 99s only go up to 130 power right now. And that's why we limited it to, why I made it a 99, because then somebody that needed the player could keep the player. If somebody didn't need the player, then they could swap out for badges. Remember, power, that giveaway is live. Just caught. Over the top. Shrek. Oh, go. Almost didn't get that ball off in time. Struggle. All right, so 22-8. He's still rolling on his drives. Let's spin up the next. At 350 points. You're about a third of the way there, right? Hour and a half in. I don't know if we'll make it in 3 hours or not. We might. We probably spent 20 minutes talking about power or talking about archetypes and overall. I kind of feel bad for this one. I think that's the lowest power that I've played in Arena natively. And with the kick returns, I always take mine back inside and back out and back inside and back out. So I want to leave my, leave the kick returner enough space to be able to maneuver to, possibly get them out of their, let them be able to get around that defender. Terrible at hunting. Yeah, 500 is pretty low. Yeah, that's somebody just getting started out, and I feel bad on these situations because that's disheartening when you get in there and just get beat down. Hey, I welcome the spin ups, man. You guys are more than welcome to get in here and play. It makes it more fun. He was sitting around the same power I was, around 7,700, but he burned up a lot of resources over the week after that and got back up to probably around 8,500 or so, maybe. He's probably getting close to max. Take that in. we got a ruling on the last match. Okay, so we didn't double that one up, but we won that one. So let's hand out that that award. Open later. Spin up the next. Keep rolling. We're getting there. Getting there. Need more points. Need defense. Yeah. Clip of what? Which clip? Oh gosh, did I fat finger the wrong one again? Sorry guys. That's my fault. User error. It is double, and I meant to click double. Fail. Spin just wasn't tight enough there. Frisco is one of my favorite plays from Shanahan. Great play, great deep play, great crossing route that's available. You can scramble with that play. It's just a really nice play. Same here with Z spot. You got really nice options here, whether you want to scramble, whether you want to throw out to the corner route. Just really nice options to play with. Yeah, everybody can grind along, man. See if we can get some inside action here with trail shake. Boom. Gotta get that throw off quick. Couldn't do it. Need the points. Need the points. Yeah, that happens, man. Those 20-game streaks, sometimes you go on a 20-game losing streak, it seems like. But yeah, those 20-game streaks can happen for sure. I think the most I ever had was 35, something like that, 37 last year. I think that's the most wins in a row I've ever had in OD. So remember, power, that giveaway is live right now. We need to roll those. We'll do 2 back-to-back since I am behind. Oh, this could be a pick. Oh yeah, I never have more than a 3-game losing streak. When I lose 3, I call it a day. Come back to it a few hours later. Come on. Yeah, AEs are still off the off the list. Some of those special ones are going to be off the list, permanently. I don't think we'll be able to give it like Quentin Nelson, for example, just because, that's an achievement-based guy, right? So they want that to be for the people that earned him. Yeah, that's yeah, alter egos are ones we won't be giving away at all. So remember, power, let's go ahead and roll those giveaways. Let's do 2 back-to-back. So we're going to roll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Windy City, following since June 2nd. Thanks for the follow, Wendy. And I just sent you your whisper there. And then let's I think we still have a bet open, right? Yeah, we're waiting on that match to close, so we can't bet on this one. Well, let's roll the next giveaway back to back. So we're going to roll it again. And Gluggets is Ryan. So following since July 7th, man. Thanks for the follow. And I'll send you your whisper right now also. Me and Carlton both, man, bad to get Jabberjawn or involved in what we're doing and then forget to do the giveaways. Congrats, guys. So hopefully you got your whispers there and you just send me what you want, the player, and we'll get it to you. Go Sanders. Max kick returner is just money. I still don't think, you guys seeing the new emotes at all? Subs, do you guys see those new emotes popping up yet? Or they may still be under review. They may not be. They may not hit until Friday. They're not showing in my list. Yeah, the 100s go towards the master, so you need to finish a knight, a rook, and a bishop master. And if you finish one of each of those, then you automatically unlock Julio Jones. So that's why some people are taking the the 95s instead, because they can that would essentially allow them to use that 95 as credit towards the 100 overall set, so that they can redeem Julio. Yeah, we did. We picked up a ton with the promo reveal. You know, that certainly helps in terms of the followers, and we'll have more of that stuff. You know, we should have MM21 content and stuff like that at some point showing up on the channels and through Nick. So hopefully we'll have more of that stuff as we go. But yeah, appreciate everybody jumping on yesterday, checking out the promo reveal, and following the channel. Yeah, I don't think it's too awful bad. I don't think it's much different. Maybe slightly more of a grind than the others. But I don't think it's, especially because a lot of people may have some banked. Yeah, see ya, Patriots. Defender coming over the top. Yeah, we picked up a ton of new followers yesterday. I think I went from like 490 followers to just under just right around 600. So it was a good day for the stream yesterday for sure. Reveals help that though. You know, when people know that you've got stuff like that coming on, kind of exclusive sort of content, if you will, then people like it. Well, I'm glad you're having a good time, Pats. Hope it's not boring content. Hope it's useful stuff as we go through. Let's run some Salem Kitty. Again, really like this play. That route right there by the tight end is very similar to Smash, and so that's very comfortable sort of play for me. Curl deep out is really cool because you can see look who goes in the spot right here. If you guys haven't realized this play, but look who's in that right hand side is in the RB receiver position. Hopefully you can see that, but you can see Randy Moss in there, and so Randy Moss actually becomes your dime player actually becomes a receiver right there. And so if you flip that play, let's go up and spin up the next giveaway. Let's do, what do we want to do? Let's do chess. Since KOTB, king of the board, let's do chess. CHESS is the new giveaway keyword, CHESS. But yeah, if you flip this play, so if you have curl deep out, if you flip that play, then actually you could have, if you have a maxed dime, for example, but you don't have a maxed fullback, then you can use that to your advantage. Or like, again, Randy Moss being ridiculously tall, this essentially adds like another wide receiver into the mix on this play. And so you can actually hit if you flip it, he'll actually be in the inside route, that then you can try to hit him if he comes open. So that's a really, really neat play if you haven't played with that yet. But your dime, whoever's in your dime position, becomes that other backfield receiver, and that is as designed. That's not a mistake. That's not something messed up. That's the way that play is designed. So it's a really neat play. Almost didn't get that one in on time. And thanks for the follow, MM Mark. Ooh, barely got that one across the defender. That was close. Oh yeah, so we doubled up that one for sure. So finally got that one done, ball times 2. So I'll make sure to get the right one there. And then let's complete that bet. So many packs. So many packs. Play now. We'll get the bets coming up. I hate when that happens. 450, we're getting there. We're going to make it. We're going to make this pretty quick. Going to make it pretty quick. Ralph the Boss. Bets are open right now. Again, I have the power advantage, but certainly it's very close, similar sort of power. So probably team overalls are very similar. So the overalls are going to play into this. Depending on what boosters, this could be a tough match, even with the -4 overall. But the way I've got that defense reduced down, we should be able to come away with a solid performance, I think, here. Didn't get to the outside. Hey guys, really appreciate everybody hanging on stream. Noontime, we got 51 guys hanging out, 51 people hanging out in the chat. Really, really appreciate the support, guys. Get some halfback steam going, see if we can get some good blocks there. What I needed to do there is cut that inside. When I saw that fullback cut in quick, I should have turned and followed him through that little seam that's there, and would have had a much better pickup. I really wish quick pitch was a better play than it is, but I oftentimes don't get the blocks. See, like right there, and I have to rely on my halfback to be able to get some extra yardage by just falling forward. Go, Henry. You can see here, even with the power advantage, it's pretty slow going. This is not one where it's just an easy cakewalk match. So even though I've got the power advantage, because we are a very similar team overall, then certainly, he's probably got a good number of reducers in also. And so then my team's not playing up to its normal capacity either. And so you really have to be cognizant of the way your guys are playing in any given match to make sure that you adjust your timing, adjust what you're looking for. If you're not getting good blocking on the inside, then you want to change, maybe get to the outside or vice versa. You got to really kind of alter your timing on how you play. And again, we hope defense steps up for us and makes some good stops. You see how slow Sanders is running compared to the other matches that we've had. Yeah, no, I do too. I'd really like to be able to see what's on there. And again, at worst case, be able to at least see, how the overall was reduced so that I could make an assessment that, okay, probably lost some speed here, right? Probably lost, some strength here. So that way at least you can have some sort of judgment. But right now, there's just nothing to even give you any sort of hint that I'm going to change setups here. Nothing to give you any sort of indication of what sort of advantage your opponent may have. And that's important, obviously if you don't play the game very much or a more novice player, then that sort of stuff really doesn't matter. But if you're really trying to get in this and play, then that sort of strategy is really important, right? Scouting teams, looking to see if there's any match weaknesses, any matchups you can exploit in the match. Those are all things that if you play competitively, that are really important. see if we can get some Frisco action going here. Looks like we're going to get that seam. Look at that big tall. Is that Matthew? That's got to be Matthew hanging out there. Big tall guy. You can see there where it, that makes a difference, where he's able to. Oh, we might not convert that. Might not convert that. Let's go with ever useful Z shallow cross. See if we can get that defender to draw down. We need a good throw. And see there, Kittle didn't even go for the ball. So there's not a whole lot you can do about that. That should have been right on. Should have been right on. Yeah, Arena gets redundant. I don't play a lot of Arena for that purpose. This is too much of the same thing over and over again. Wish I could just play LVL matches over and over and over again. Yeah, it's possible, Fred. That certainly, I think, would cause that sort of thing where your guy just completely blanks out, right? Changes routes, does something completely ridiculous. It certainly is awareness being reduced probably significantly. And which one is that has in the offense reducer? Is that the one that has the awareness killer also? See, my guy's not even hanging on to the ball. Let's see if we can get a little PA boot LT action going. Yeah, that's what I thought on the offensive reducer. You -7, so if he's sitting at 7K power, probably has the -5 max reducer. So there, my guys are sitting at -12 awareness, which that's extremely detrimental to playing football. And awareness you feel. I think awareness is a stat that you feel across the game in terms of your guys making good blocks. Do they go where they need to go? All that sort of stuff. I think awareness is a key stat for most positions. A little stiff arm there by Derrick Henry. Remember, chess is live. Let's see if we can get a block off this one. This one usually is a total mess, but there, we're going to take this one home. Needed that for sure, because I'm not sure the defense is going to come up with the stop we want here in this match. We'll see. Vic needs to get inside. Oh, and Vic fumbled. A rare Vic fumble. That is bad news for me. Bad news for me. No points. And our opponent still has one drive remaining. This is going to come down to defense. It's going to come down to defense in this case. Really needed that 14 to where if they just got a score and a 2-point, maybe I beat them on time. But yeah, that's brutal. That's brutal. You can hear the kids thumping around the house. That's where, again, power is king, but, if somebody has a similar overall team, they probably have similar reducers to you. So even though you've got that little bit of a reduction on them, they're going to be able to reduce your team pretty considerably also. And so even though they're shut down just a little bit, you're also going to have a little bit of an uphill battle. Go, Vic. Hopefully we'll end this match and come back with a win. That'd be solid. Just get the extra 5 points for the win, but those 5 points over 30 matches starts to add up a bit. And again, we want, when you're trying to grind this out and just get to Hall of Fame as quick as you can, you want points any way you can get them. There we picked up a defensive score on this match, so that's good. Remember, guys, chess, that giveaway is open right now. Let's go ahead and roll that one. Let's roll chess. We're going to roll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nemesis 415, following since May 21st. Thank you for the follow. So Nemesis, let me send you that, Nemesis 415. Alright, just sent you your whisper. And please let me know which player you want. Oh, I accidentally shifted left and right there. As you saw, I tried to do just a little tiny juke move. That was unintentional. Probably launched back in May sometime, something like that. I'd have to go back and look at the exact day, but I believe sometime in May is when I first picked up the channel. Probably May 10th, something like that. Oh yeah, there's another 30. That's solid. That's what we need. Need those points. We're still waiting here, it looks like. Oh, there we go. We won. All right, so we got a nice nice defensive stop there. Let's see who did it. So there we had the interception there, first of all, by Sean Taylor, always a staple. Got messed up by QB Contain, it looks like. And then on the second drive, we saw the score hit. And then on the third drive, looks like we had a 4th and 21. Tried to get the pass out 12 yards and just was short of the first down. So that's solid. We needed that. Again, those 5 points, not much each match it seems, but again, when you get 30 matches deep, it starts to add up. So let me put in, that was by 1, not by double though. And let's go ahead and get the betting open for the next one. So betting's up on this match. Good power advantage there. Man, guys just decimated that team, completely floored all of them. That was rough. That's my favorite thing to do there with inside switch, is roll out, bait the defender down, and then just throw it over their head. I'm gonna run these back so we can get a couple matches spun up. I don't know that I've ever had the defender knock the pass down, Fred. It happens like off the line, but I don't know that I've ever had that jumping defender knock down that pass. Certainly I get it with the linebackers in the middle of the field when I try to throw, those post routes. And certainly, I get it in other places, but I don't think I've ever had the defender swat down the ball with inside switch when I've rolled out like that. Yeah, man, sure. I'll get them entered in, after we get done with the stream. Then I'll work on trying to get those entered in. I'm just gonna slide in there. That was close. Almost got stopped. Hey, we got another defensive score there. Wonder if that's a scoop and score or what happened. So let's spin up the next one. Go ahead and keep rolling. Getting those clipboards. Which I've still got a few things I could upgrade. Let's get this bet out. So let's see, we don't know that one yet, do we? We gotta wait. We gotta wait on that one. And then we'll get the bet out once we know. Was that the 0 to 30 match? All right, so that's a bet too then. And I'll go ahead and put in betting on this one, so you guys can go ahead and bet on this one. So betting's open right now. Let's maybe put up a poll. Let's maybe do a quick poll just to make it a little more interactive, you know, just sitting here watching me play. But let's see, what will our next winning streak be? So how many matches? So will we have a 1-game winning streak, a 10, let's see, a 5 to 10 game streak, a 10 to 20 game streak, or a 20 to 30 game streak? So let's put that poll up for about 5 minutes, and you guys vote on what do you think our winning streak is going to be here. We'll start with this match right here. All right, thanks for the cheer, Nemesis. Appreciate it. 2 and 4. I figured that 2 to 4 range was an easy bet. Love to see that safety blitz come down like that when you've picked smash, because that tight end is going to get wide open, and that blitzer you can wait until just when they start to cross paths, and then you can burn the defense right there. So right now, 10 to 20, 44% winning that. And Nemesis is taking over as the current stream boss. So again, for you guys that don't remember what stream boss is, or that are watching, so if you we got a little just channel prize pack essentially that we do if you win stream boss. So at the end of the week, so every time there's a cheer, follow, you know, subs that happen, then subs are instant kills, I think, or close to instant kills. Then that kind of knocks the health down of the stream boss, and then whoever ends up the stream boss at the end of the week, then will be stream boss the following week. But they will get to you know, help pick the content that we have, so they get to choose what content, get to choose what prizes we're going to give away in terms of the players that are given out. You get to be moderator for the week, and then if you want, you can be on the stream, or you can you know, we can play up a match and do that live on the stream also. Too old for, I'm probably too old for Twitch, North. But I certainly like it a lot better than doing the YouTube stuff. You know, it's a lot different doing the streaming videos versus the produced. But I think I like this kind of thing better. I like the interaction portion of this, right? I like being able to, you know, you guys chat. We get to do some little Q&A sorts of stuff. And I like that sort of stuff. Man, I love when you get those over-the-body rolls like that for the scores. Wish that happened more often. Alright, so we're up 30-28 on that one. So we need a defensive score here to see if we double up on that one. I think that's the one, but there we go. So 22 to 8 we ended up, so that's a double up on that one. So vol times 2. Keep rolling. We're in gold. Yeah, that's the cool thing, I think, North, is the interaction, right? Being able to go back and forth, and that's something, you know, you don't get on YouTube or any of the other channels, any other things like that. You know, you can get on Mixer and other things, but certainly, you know, Twitch I think is a good platform. And I send all the videos here to YouTube also, so that way they're archived there. Need to get that win streak going. So far 5 to 10 is the bet. Oh, defense is right on top. And I would really like to do like the multi-stream stuff, but once you become a Twitch partner, you can't do multi-streaming anymore because Twitch has the rights essentially to the content for a minimum of 24 hours. And so that's why I have to wait and do the delayed post to YouTube. I have to wait 24 hours after the stream, and then I can upload it to YouTube. Oh, didn't expect that. Just got killed. Alright, let's go some midline read, see if we can get something up the middle here. Give us a good short yardage, hopefully. Go, go, go. There we go. That's the way to do it. 4th and 1. 4th and 1, little halfback dive up the middle. Hopefully the end doesn't come around and shut us down, but we got through. So I'll take that. Kelsey. Kelsey. Alright, come on. Need points. So let's see, what's the next giveaway going to be? Let's roll. Let's do a quick roll for the people that are still hanging out right now. Let's do follower. FOLLOWER, follower. Follower giveaway is live right now. Follower giveaway is live right now. Try to do something quick for you guys that have been hanging out the whole time. Follower. Let's do it quick. We're going to give it like 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. DJW following since June 22nd. DJW 1028. I like to try to do things for the guys that hang on and are on stream. I think that's a good way to do it. DJW just sent you your whisper there. And let's keep the grind going here. What play did I pick? Okay, I know what I picked. Weak. Take that to the outside. I think we're going to take this to the house. FBI talking trash. I got bumped. Really appreciate everybody that hangs on the streams. Like I said, I figured we'd do that quick giveaway like that. That way those of you that hung on get a little bit of a reward anyway. You guys want to pick a play? Give me the next play. Afternoon, Yoshi. PA Waggle. Alright, let's do some PA Waggle. Love PA Waggle. But the defense is not going to cheat in, but the tight end's going to be out there. He's going to go downfield. We're going to pop him deep. I don't have a spider 2 wide banana. Halfback draw will do. This play sometimes actually does really well. Sometimes it's a total bust, but it's one that if the blocks happen, there you go. See that? If the blocks happen, it's a good play. But man, if you don't get the blocks, it's shut down in the backfield. Yeah, I'm going to try to keep on some of the noons. You know, once I start transitioning back out and doing some more evening stuff, then I'm going to try to keep some of the noons too. Maybe not all the time, but try to keep a noon occasionally, and then have the later night stuff. Man, we got another 30 there. That's solid. That's what we need. That's what we need. Love Cali. Do you mind me asking which part of Cali? 6 Asian? Now see, our winning streak started with Anacleto, right? So that's where our win streak started, Anacleto. That's where we started the poll, right there. So we'll keep track of how many we won. Yeah, pajama parties. You can do like watch parties and stuff on Twitch with Amazon Prime members. You can jump over and be able to watch movies on the stream, which is pretty cool. I don't know that fits for a football-oriented channel, but I just thought that was a really cool setup. All right, what's the next play? What are we doing? Somebody post out what it is. We don't have to do a choice on the channel points. Just throw out what are we doing? What's the next play? You just finish one each of the knight, the bishop, and the rook masters, and then you'll automatically unlock Julio. So that's all you got to do, Yoshi. I entered them in probably this morning, DJW. So those you'll probably get sometime later today. Was trying to get the tournament stuff too built up, get that finished up. I just got responses from a good number of the people. I try not to inundate Nick with giveaways. Screen. All right, we'll do PA wide receiver screen. And watch it get completely killed. Really want to make this goal since we didn't get the OD goal last time because we hit the brick wall. Really want to get the OD thing. See if we can do that. And how many giveaways have we done now? We've done 1, 2. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I think we've done 7, right? I think we're at least a little caught up with giveaways. Yeah, I spent a lot of time in Cali traveling. Lots of time in LA, Thousand Oaks, you know, those areas. And then San Francisco. Love Cali. Almost took a job in Cali. Still waiting to see if we double this one up, I think, on the bet. So once we see that Seahawks outcome, then we'll send out the bets. Getting there. No, I do not, Patty. I am not a country music fan. That seems odd, right? My father's a big country music fan, but I never have liked it. I like some of the old school stuff, right? Like old country, like Johnny Cash or things like that, right? But I'm not in new country. I'm not a fan of it all. Yeah, like stuff like that. You know, that I feel like has a lot of historical stuff to it, but and leanings of rock music, early rock, you know, foundings and some of that stuff with Elvis and those things, but certainly not a big country music fan at all. I'm mostly the alternative stuff, you know, obviously 90s grunge things, Nirvana, yeah, Aerosmith, of course, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And Johnny Cash, you know, doing all his version of Hurt, you know, 9 Inch Nails' Hurt is pretty cool. Oh, there we go. There you see one very rarely. But you see what happened there, Fred? That what happened there is I didn't roll all the way out, right? I held the roll back to where it was more like passing out of the pocket. And then in those situations is where you get the swat downs by the receiver or by the defender. Yeah, everything's canceled. You know, Bonnaroo and all that sort of stuff's around here, and yeah, that's always big. Oh, look at that! Ah. All right, let's see if we can put this over the top. Look at that! All right. Better hold on to that Kittle. Yeah, I was one of those who was disappointed when you know, news about Chris Cornell came out. Loved Soundgarden, loved his you know, audio. So look at that. That's just a crap throw by Michael Vick. Crap throw by my 105. Yeah, Tennessee's hurting right now. Tennessee is not in a good spot. But I mean, that happens when you don't follow sound medical advice. We've had bad storms here lately too. It's been hot though. You know, we're hitting 90, 95 degrees, and then just in the afternoon, it's just storms. All right, so we got another win there. That's good. So that was 14 to 22, so I did not double that up. So let's get that bet out. And let's play up the next one and get another bet rolling as we continue the grind. Yeah, man. Yeah, there you are, Trubs. Hey, Aiden, glad to have you back. So here again, we've got to have you know, really nice defensive effort here, you know, by the defense. Otherwise, you know, we're not going to do much here. Need some stops. And once you hit that 7K power mark, really, you know, what you know there is that your opponent likely, I mean, they have their players, but they're all maxed defense and offense at 7K or higher, probably about 7,200, something like that. They're likely all maxed players. And the only thing where the extra power is coming in from mostly special teams maxing, right? And so, you know, you kind of know what you're going against in that case. See, and that's where the reduction. See that? You can't do much about that. Defense with the little jukes as they go by. Not much you can do. Yeah, no doubt, man. But you're going to lose, man. Anybody that tells you they don't lose is lying. Straight lying. There's enough randomness in this game that everybody loses. I don't know. In my opinion, I think the you know, you need to keep probably a 1500 to 2000 power buffer on there to be able to use that effectively and keep in some reasonable other defensive reducers. So that's my personal opinion. I think you need a 1500 to 2000 power 1500 to 2000 power range or a buffer from the amount needed to actually activate, you know, whichever level you're at, whether it's -3, 4, or 5. Options work against all power players. Options are the bomb. What doesn't work is throwing pick sixes. That is that was my clinic on how not to win a arena match. But again, you know, that's not like right there, you know, the defender coming in, and that's going to be probably another pick six, right? And there's not much you can do about that. When you're reduced so much, you're just toast. But I care not at all for taking arena losses. I care not. I don't even get frustrated with losses, and I'll get mildly frustrated occasionally with OD stuff, but arena stuff I don't care at all. It's my least favorite mode in the game. Besides Seasons. Seasons is my absolute least favorite. Seasons, then Arena. And I certainly have never tried to grind out a Hall of Fame arena, or past Hall of Fame arena. Never. Yeah, Seasons, the only reason I'm playing is for TP. See, the throws here are what's killer, right? His guys are jumping the routes like crazy. See that extension there? This is where having Maroon would be useful to be able to get his fullback, or Vrabel to get their fullback sting, or fullback strong. La, la, la. And see, what I should have done in this match is just keep it on the ground, but trying to see what the passes look like. Keeping it on the ground is the way to go. It's the way I would play LVL against a player with higher power. In the air, again, you run the risk with the reducers that the defenders and the boosters that they may have. They're going to jump the routes, and you're going to be hosed. So, and again, Trubs and Wendy have seen me in a couple times do LVL. Guys, give me just a second. I'll be right back. Alright, so let's finish that up. Thanks for the beat down, Trubs. Alright guys, keep chat civil though, please. Oh yeah, the -5 means a lot, right? I mean, the -5 is critical. And again, that's you know, that's the thing. When you're down like that, again, you saw how your defenders were just reaching out, and you probably, hopefully, you'll go back, you can see it on the stream. But your defenders reaching out and just grabbing the ball, right, which wouldn't happen. You know, that's part of the game right now. Guys, I'm gonna have to take a short break. It's gonna roll ads because that's what happens. I'm gonna put the what was the score? 22-8. So he doubled me up. So opponent times 2. So whoever put the 1 bet in is going to get the nice 1,000-point pot. I got to take a quick break. We're going to come back. After I come back, we'll do another giveaway. But I've got to jump off real quick and make a call, and then I'll be back on. But I will see you guys in just a few minutes. Alright, so we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Let me get this set up. Get my screen back. There we go. Alright, let's keep spinning here. See if we can get done. And we might not finish in time. We might not make it. But we'll see. Now let's go ahead and get that giveaway up. Let's go ahead and put the giveaway up for, let's make it just Arena. A-R-E-N-A. A-R-E-N-A. Yeah, so sub badge from purple to yellow. I had the other is gold, so I've got a gold one up top. I mean, that's like for tier 4 or something, and then you've got the orange one at tier 2, I think, for the tier 2 subs. Oh, come on! All right, great. Thanks for the update, Trubs. Yeah, certainly we'd sent that in earlier this morning, but I hadn't seen the hadn't been checking since I've been on stream, really. I should have put the bets up. Let me put the bets up here. All right, so betting's open. Gonna be a tough match. It's another down 5 power, so we'll see. You see how fast those defenders are coming in. It gets tough. Look at that. Nowhere to go. As long as my guys will hang on to the ball, we got a shot. Let's do some Hail Mary cheese here and see if we can get anything going. Oh, and he drops the ball. Yeah, see the blocker just running around crazy there. That's the kind of thing you see with the, awareness reducers, or just when you're reduced in general. It has a massive effect on your players not grabbing blocks. Let's see if 26 Duo can open up anything for us here. Alright. Thanks for the follow, SWAT Sniper. Couldn't get the throw off in time. Defense there, at least with a 2-point conversion stop. Too fast. Too fast. The defensive guys just catching up. That's where the minus the reducers come in. That should have been to the house. Let's go. Wait for that defensive adjustment. Wait till they quit moving. Oh, Kelsey's got to hang on to the ball. Got to hang on. That should have been it. Kittle seems to have much surer hands for me than Kelsey does. See, there's an example of that, Fred, where he just almost throw right through the receiver. Hey, we got the edge here. We still got to keep this rolling. This is tough though. Be nice to get just a kick return here. Yeah, like I said, when you hang in the pocket like that and make it more of a pocket pass, that's when it'll get swatted down, just like if you were passing through the middle. Oh, man. Almost could have broken that one home. Nice, Patty D. So when I get hit like that on my second, then I usually take it, use halfback dive, something like that, to just try to get some good forward momentum going. Try to work it in the middle before I try to bring it back to the outside again. A little nice option mid-read there. Love that mid-read play now if you've got max blockers. Really effective. See if we can get some 26 duo action going and not get shut down completely. We need a couple good blocks, and there we didn't get them. Guys just came completely off the inside blockers. This might get stopped. Yep, little horse collar tackle in the background. Oh, bad throw by Vic. That's probably it right there. Unless the defense... Hey, look at that. Defense came up with the stop. Awesome. Yeah, that's what we needed, was that defensive stop. Got the bets open again. Start kicking back kick returns. So we can score faster. We're not going to make it. All right, so we're going inside switch then on this guy for the rest of the time. All right. Let's see. Keep scoring. Need more points. Need more points. These 10s and 14s are hurting. You guys remember the giveaway that we've got too. If we hit the 1K followers mark by the end of July, then I'll get a chance to give away 1 million TP on the channel. Thanks for the cheer, lit boy. All right, now come on, let's get in Nemesis took a hit just then. Oh! Need some more of those 30s, man. Need some more of those 30s. We might not double that one up, so we'll keep that bed open while we keep rolling. Aiden back again. It's a tough grind, man. It's a tough grind. Hopefully this is not too boring doing this. If you guys don't want to do this stuff again, let me know. Just thought I'd try this out, doing the you know, the arena grind all in one go. But yeah, let me know if this kind of stuff too monotonous. If this kind of stuff you guys wanna see or like to see. Just see as we go through playing. I figured, like I said, it'd be good to see me suffer over a couple of days. Just running these grinds all in one session. All right. I feel like I'm not talking much though. Down to 30 folks. I just want to make sure it's time of day and not, you know, not just people getting bored. Yeah, maybe we can do this, or do some pack open stuff. People have asked about that. Have to do it on the alt account though, on my alt, because we can't. You know, they won't let us get Madden Cash for anything. We can't get it on any of our competitive accounts at all. But we can maybe do that one day. Yeah, I think part of it's time. You know, it's hard to take that that out of the day. And so I won. Where are we at there on that match? Oh yeah, so we won that one. That one was that one double? Did you guys see what the match was? Hey Fred, thanks for the cheer. And I'll probably go through, like I said, and hand out VIP badges starting on Friday, I think. Yeah, I didn't see if it was double either. I should have looked. We'll have to look at the history. And wherever we are, we'll stop around 3 o'clock and run. So remember, we still got the giveaway up, I think, Arena, A-R-E-N-A. So I think that giveaway is still up. We've not rolled that yet. So A-R-E-N-A. A little better chances when the viewers are down like that, right? Better chance to win. Boom, get in there. May try to take the kids out on the boat after we finish this stream. Go hit the lake for a bit. We're lake rats during the summer usually. Hey Sivo, what's up? Hey, nice. Yeah, sorry about the delay on my end. That was on me. I didn't get the ones from Monday entered in until this morning, so that's my fault. All right, so let's take a look at the history real quick and see what that last one was won by. I think it was B Hall, right? All right, so that was just a normal win there. I'm gonna roll through just so we can try to get the points. See if we can finish this grind, right? Let's see if we can get done. Because I'm slowing down a little bit on the betting. What's the question, Lit Boy? If it's Hawaiian pizza, yeah. Pineapple and ham. Maybe some pineapple, ham, and black olives. Yep. So this is going to be a nice even matchup here, I think. Oh man, just got crumbled. Don't like being down here in the end zone either, because you get these, you know, you can see the goalposts right in your view, and that's not helpful. I was hoping he'd get caught up on the other. There you go. Yeah, Carlton, I owe you a personal question too, man. If you're on, what's the personal question? Chicago pizza's solid. Not an onion fan. Barbecue chicken pizzas can be good sometimes, though. Boom. Oh. It's because you're a Peyton Manning fan. That's why you're my fave. Yeah, nice. 34-4 is solid. That's a tough run. That was almost a nice diving defensive play right there. That could have been bad. Could have been bad, but it wasn't. See if we can get some midline read action going again. Man, if this play hits, this play is excellent. Excellent play. Yeah, Alex, that's not what I would choose to do either. I almost never do Arena to Hall of Fame. Almost never. So this is purely for your guys' enjoyment to watch me be tortured doing Arena to Hall of Fame. This will be the most points I've scored in Hall of Fame or in Arena in 6 months. I like the good Chicago pizza where it's almost like the inverted pizza, right? With the thick, deep dish crust, toppings on the bottom, sauce on top. That stuff's good. Oh. So here, when we get hit like that, again, we want to take it up the middle. This is the normal sort of strategy I take, and the middle is going to be blocked pretty well there. Yeah, I always separate out my grind. I don't try to do it all in one day. Oh, man, if that block would have held, that'd been perfect. Uh-oh. We got a 4th and 1. Try to take up the middle again. Let's see if we can get fullback dive to work with us. There we go. Just enough. Down and distance football. We'll let that option route jump. And, man, safety blitz coming in. That was close. Nice block there. That's what we want. I'm going to roll that giveaway arena in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Combine again, a sub and a follower since June 29. Let's get your. Always forget your numbers. Combine with another win. Raking them in. There we get some. If we get nice blocks on that, I love that play. Love that play. Another first down here. See if we can put this one home. This drive is taking a lot of time. Oh, that was close. I don't like these that take a lot of time. Yeah, I've just got that copy and pasted, so that way I don't have to keep copy and pasting it over and over again. We're going to get close to Hall of Fame here, I think. We're not going to be too far away. Alright, so we picked up some good wins there. So the 95s are these guys. Oh, not those guys. These guys are the 95s. Just couldn't leave myself enough room there. Yeah, we'll do one more. Alright, so you picked one. Yeah, just send me that in the whisper, and I'll get them entered in sometime this evening probably. Come on. Hey, nice. Yeah, so that's what's good about getting the 95s is they can really help you. You know, the 100s are immediate, you know, but they don't count towards the master. And I think it makes sense to get the 95s, honestly, at the beginning of the promo, so that you can get that credit towards the master. Oh, that's going to be a pick. Oh, man, I got lucky there. I was hoping that would come back down. It was a poor throw. Not where I would have expected it to go. Try some OD plays. See, they don't draw down as much as they do in OD. let's convert this back out. Now we're in some trouble. What do we want to do here? Let's go Z spot and see if we can convert that at all. And there I fat fingered it. Meant to go to the fullback and sent it to Kittle instead. That was a user error right there. If I'd hit the receiver I wanted to, that should have been a catch. Yeah, that's quick finish of Julio if you got him that quick. Yeah, I've not even started the grind yet. Yeah, I've got a bunch of gems to burn, so that's probably what I'll do is use the gems to make sure I get that kicker. Because that's what I gotta have. I gotta have that kicker. And I think I've got enough badges. I think I can max him immediately and then be able to get, again, hold off on Nelson. Get Nelson when he's maxed, and then use Thuney to finish off the badges that I need for the punter that I'll have to get to max out. And we're so close right there, aren't we? So close. So let's spin up the last giveaway. We'll do HOF as the giveaway. HOF. That giveaway is live. HOF. We're going to be just short from the 3-hour mark. And again, part of that, I think, had we started right on time, but we spent the first 20-30 minutes talking about overalls and archetypes. And so I think that did us in terms of our timing. I think we could have made it if we'd had the full 3 hours. But I think the overall archetype discussion was a good one to have. Because I said an extra 20 minutes, you know, that's an extra at least 4 or 5 matches, and that would have been the difference between the 100 points that we're going to be shy of Hall of Fame. So HOF. I need to start doing the night streams just so we can get some more folks on and hanging out. Lunch, it's tough for a lot of people to make the time and stay on. People miss giveaways, that sort of thing. Yeah, that'd be cool, Fred. We could do that. Just do a bunch of back and forth OD stuff and show the... bad throw by Vic. Yeah, for sure. So HOF, that giveaway is live right now. HOF. Yeah, there's some crazy video stuff going on yesterday. Man, oh man. I found with Twitch and Streamlabs, once I get my stuff set, I don't touch too much of it because there's so many things that can fall down on you. Man, that blitz just came in too quick. Couldn't get rid of it. Oh yeah, that doesn't help at all either. Bad throw. Bad choice by me. That one I should have held and scrambled out. HOF, remember that giveaway is live right now. HOF. Too much vert Kool-Aid. Well, I'm trying to sky him out a little bit here too, which is not the usual spread tactic. I'm trying to score some points. Alright, let's take this one in. There we go. Alright. So where do we end up here? So we're at 3 hours in, and we are at the 8:03 mark. Yeah, we certainly would have been able to hit Hall of Fame in that length of time. But all right, so we are at the 3 hour mark. Let's go ahead and roll that final giveaway. So HOF is the giveaway. HOF. Thanks guys for staying on and working on the grind for Arena. So let's roll that giveaway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Madden Mobile King, following since July 6th, man. Thanks for picking up the channel and starting to follow. I'll send you your Whisper right now. He's a double winner in just the last couple days. But guys, really appreciate everybody hanging out, supporting the channel, chilling with me during these lunch streams. But we're going to call it a day for today. We got 8:03 out of 925. We should have been able to make that. But like I said, we spent the first 20-30 minutes reviewing the overalls and archetypes and the changes and all the matrix stuff that occurs with that. So hopefully that was useful in the beginning in lieu of hitting our Hall of Fame goal. But we will catch you guys on Friday for the next stream, and hope to see you guys then. But until then, I'll talk to you guys later.